Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was just getting some food in before I started this live. Okay, so Alan Roberts went live tonight with Jane Friel, showed herself in the panel. And there was Jane Friel. There was leader of the Butthurt Bitches Brigade, Tara. There was Priscilla, who had just had her hair cut with one of those things that I can't remember the name of. I had to Google it. Those things that cut your hair in the 80s. I remember seeing an infomercial. Like I get into like weird moments, and I found myself on YouTube watching old infomercials, and I saw an infomercial for Flowbee. Thank you. It literally looked like Priscilla fucked her own hair up with a Flowbee. She looked like Justin Bieber. Like she went in and asked for the Justin Bieber special. It was jarring. I can't believe it's been that long since we've seen her, but that hair is insane. And you know what? So they try to invalidate points that you make about others by saying, well, just then cam up. Then you have to get on camera. Cam up if you want to make a point. I don't feel like I have to cam up to make a point. Like, I think that camming up distracted from the point that these women were trying to make, because none of them came out of it looking smart or like they had a point, besides that they're jealous of Alex because she's more overweight than they are, but I don't think there's anything else. Like, I don't know. So anyway, they were on here. Apparently it was supposed to be explosive. It was not in any realm explosive. It was nothing that. So my Dixie Wrecked built this up and said, YouTube streets, word on the YouTube streets is that this is going to happen and that's going to happen. And look at all these things that I'm hearing. This was an hour and 40 minutes of BS. It was stupid. Nella sat there silent. She's usually screaming her head off. I can't believe she was actually silent. Priscilla was just, yes, yep, yep, yep. You're right, Alan. You're right, Alan. It was beyond boring. So I actually missed the beginning part, and I missed Nella threatening us again. Dixie Rectum or whatever was the one that was out here like, it's going to be huge. It's not going to be anything legal, but it's going to be huge. What's so huge? What happened? Alan talked about COVID as usual. One of his, he likes to beat that drum. And nothing else happened. Nothing else happened besides that. So anyway, He talked about COVID for a long time. For some reason, he went and asked everybody what are the things that I've said that you disagree with? And Jane, so Jane comes across as like a serious nutbag in her comments, but she seemed like really subdued and like kind of like a normal person. It was very bizarre, but when she said, "The only thing that I've disagreed with you on is my son is trans and I disagree with you on that." That's not an only thing that I disagree with you on. That is a fundamental difference of morals and values. That is something that I would not be able to get past, someone invalidating my son's or my daughter or anybody in my life. I would not be able to get past that person invalidating who they are or their person. All of them. I can't believe Jane can associate with these people. What was Jane pissed about? I'm surprised. I was totally expecting her to say something about people imitating her. It's okay, sweetie. I was a troll as well. Tara looked like she smelled something bad, like somebody tooted in her presence or something. Like she looked sour. She was mad. Exactly, Buck. Even if my child wasn't trans, I would not align myself with Alan because he is a piece of shit. He's an asshole. He's not an ally to anyone. He is out for himself. He'll do anything to sell his supplements. They all kind of just laid down and let him run all over, like Jane with the trans thing. He said to Nella, or Nella mentioned him saying something about being an angry Black woman. That's fucked up. That's a very weird thing to say. Like, I would be insulted if I were Nella. And she's like, "Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, you are like me." Oh, excuse me? Like, I would not be kikiing with some man, some white ass, racist ass, transphobic ass, homophobic ass man who denies COVID and says that wearing sunscreen is what causes cancer and seed oils. I certainly wouldn't be laughing at him calling himself an angry Black woman. They are out of their minds. Nothing is special about him. Literally nothing. He's bald. He's short. He's rude as all fuck. Nella is an embarrassment to the human race because she is unbelievably, she's like a pick me. Like, she will side with anyone, and she wants to call Alex racist, and she's siding with Alan Roberts, who I just can't. And when she was like, and I'm in the gym and my stomach might still be touching my lap, but I'm smaller than I was. Nella, you would still get your ass handed to you by Alan. There's no way. And you know what? Even if you weren't faceless, you can say it, because none of them came up on their reactions. They want to sit here and act like them going and putting on a bunch of makeup and finding their best angle to go on Alan's live, because he wasn't going to allow them unless they were on camera, was really doing something. Like, Nella didn't move more than an inch. I don't think she's putting on an act of who she is, but I do think that she exaggerates. Like, I don't think she actually dislikes Alex. I think that she knows that this persona and the things that she says get her more views. The fact that Alan had to tell Priscilla / Shelly that sleeve and gastric bypass are two different things. She never knew that. I couldn't get past Priscilla's hair. I couldn't get past it. I mean, maybe she turned off the filters because Alan told her she couldn't. She looked older than she normally does, and the hair was so bad. So it was Nella, Priscilla, Tara, Honey Bison, and I forgot the girl's name, but it's like some Body Realness or something is her channel. Somebody else probably remembers it. Alopecia. No, not alopecia. The whole panel hates women, Buck. The whole panel. And that's a fact. I was on there and I was commenting, and Alan banned me or blocked me, which is fine. That's his right. But I just do think it's bizarre when they don't like somebody else making points. They don't like somebody else saying something that they don't like. Like, I said it was boring, and they said, you can turn it off. They talk about Alex being boring all the time. I was like, you can scroll past my comments too. These people are wild. But let's get started on Alan's live. Opinions that don't suck. Stop it. Opinions that don't suck. They suck, Alan. I'm sorry to tell you. What a freaking weirdo. That just cracked me up. Opinions that don't suck. Hold on. I'm going to turn on my headphones. Priscilla did look like Cruella. She always looks like Cruella. Gene Simmons / Cruella DeVille. Oh, my headphones aren't working. So I really didn't understand the one lady being on there, the one that was has never reacted to Alex before. It seemed bizarre, and Honey Bison actually asked her why she's never reacted to Alex, which I also thought was a little bit weird. Lydia. Krusty. I kept saying, Krusty, you need to figure out this self-tanner situation. Her self-tanner. Hi, Instant Karma. the self-tanner situation was self-tannering. It was really bad. Yes. Yes. Blend. Lydia was really very strange. Yeah, because this was an Alexandra Rodriguez summit or whatever. Tara needs to back the
everybody watching, if you haven't seen me, you should be realistic with that. Excuse me. Lydia's here too. We are going to have as many people that do reactions as possible on here. And you guys can start introducing yourself as I bring you on. I'm going to have other people coming on with us right now. I've got to go let everybody on. So I'm going to start with Priscilla. Introduce yourself, and then you guys just go around, and then I will get Lydia in here too.
Look at her hair.
Hi, Ellen. Thank you so much for having us on. I really appreciate it. It's actually
her hair. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? What is happening here? She's got some dark circles under her eyes. Are you not sleeping, Priscilla? Look at Krusty. Pray for me. We will. With this face, honey, you need it. You need it. And, okay, nobody asked for the cleavage, Nella. Please. That was the biggest reveal of the entire live, Skrank. That Jane is a real person, and she actually, for all intents and purposes, looks like a normal one. Krusty looks so mad. Like, I wish somebody was next to her, that she was side-eyeing there, like she's on the end. Alan, I don't know why he had to bring himself up. Who cares what you did that people didn't like? What the shit? Jane really was the best looking one. Jane looks like, you know, a grandma. She just looks like somebody's grandma. I'm actually surprised that this is who Jane is. Right? Emily, like, I kept thinking, like, is this really the person that writes these comments? I can't. Jane literally looks better than the whole lot. Oops. But she is an Irish mafia queen. She really does look better than all of them. All of them. She's stunned on all of them, including this big bald baby here. I can't believe that I'm giving Jane credit and saying that Jane looks better than these people and whatever. But Jane is a real person. And she's a trans ally. She said her son set it up. Instant karma reviews. She couldn't figure it out. So she does not know how to use a camera. It looks like Priscilla and Tara used the same hair dye. And actually, like, okay, let's talk about this real quick. So Nella actually did cam up. She has natural light on her. So, I mean, like, I believe that this is what she looks like. Priscilla is in a dark room with no natural light. And, ooh, that hair. But she's doing her best to hide herself. Like, she's got her hands over her face. She's not proud of how she looks. Jane is in natural light. And she's dressed nicely. You know, she's got an older lady blouse on. She's got her earrings on. She's got her makeup on. She looks nice. She's got a full frontal of her face. I mean, she looks like she's comfortable sitting there. Like, she doesn't look like she's scared to show her face. She doesn't care. She doesn't give a fuck. She's over there in Ireland calling every sponsor, and she doesn't give a fuck. Hey, Jane's a real one for this one. Tara is in her barn with no natural light. She's either bronzed or spray tanned or something. Her face, I don't know what happened. And then she's got this like deep, like she looks like she put that banana powder on her face. Yeah, she did mention health problems. She said she does a lot of it while she's in bed, chronically ill. Which, I mean, I feel bad for her that she has fibromyalgia, as Pissy says. But then Tara, with her nasty look on her face, the spray tan, she's really trying to hide the 5 o'clock shadow, I don't know. I just can't. I can give Nella some props for sitting there in natural light with not hiding herself. So there we go. And you know what? This explosive live that they were teasing, like it was just all a lie. Tara was reading the comments like crazy, and she was trying to see if anything was said about her. Because at one point she was like, I'm seeing my name here. I'm seeing my name here. Like, girl, go wash your face.
Actually, quite an honor to be on your platform. Hi, guys.
Wait for the hate mail. We won't think it's that much wrong.
Yeah, I know. Hi, guys.
Hi, Priscilla. We love you.
Likewise, Jane. Thank you for everything you do, love.
Thank you.
Jane's next. Why did that girl come on and look surprised to see herself? Stop. She her eyes went wide when she got on there. So, Emily, when Lydia comes on, I didn't see how Alan acted when Lydia came on. But when Honey Bison came on, he was like, like a little schoolgirl, like, I sent you the link so long ago. Why didn't you look at it until now? You're just ignoring me. Like, he was just flirting like crazy with Honey Bison. He's making, for sure, a bunch of money on them. And, oh, look at oh, I caught Tara's teeth. Oh my gosh. He's so fucking rude. He doesn't want his wife to wear makeup. He says makeup is toxic. He needs to have a little chit chat with his friend Pissy P. Look at fucking Tara. Look at Tara with her. Look at this bronzer, honey. I can't.
I'm next. Oh, sorry. I was waiting to be introduced. Thanks, Tara.
Jane, you're next.
No.
Oh, I'm on it. No, I'm the old one here, so give me a break, girls.
She said I was waiting to be introduced. Jane was waiting for the red carpet to roll the fuck out for her. And next, we have the queen, the sponsor loser, Jane Friel. Like, she really wanted a fucking introduction to Alan's live. Honey Bison for sure is looking for money. She made that video about Alex's dad for the views, for the money. She knew that views would come rolling in after this, and now people are like, oh, she's sticking up for the little channels. Okay, no. If she wanted to stick up for the little channels, she would tell you to go watch them. Watch their video about it. She would be making her own.
Okay. My name is Jane Friel. I'm a mother and a grandmother. I don't have a channel. But if you hurt a
Look at that ring. Look at Jane's ring. Like, she's out here with the brass knuckles.
child or an animal in front of me, or I hear about it, I'm going to let you know that I know. I'm just here to back up the ladies and what they do, and thank you, Alan, for having me.
Nella, I mean, not Nella, Jane is like the strong arm here.
Of course, and I want to say, like, you know, while you don't have a channel, one of the reasons why I still think it's very fair that you got invited. For a lot of these people, they're called locals. I don't know if you guys use the terminology. I don't know. First, and this is we might as well get to this real quick. I don't know how any of.
I'm gonna choke. I can't with this guy. Wait, stop it. Skrink. You're trying me. I had a cherry in my mouth. And here you are coming with this comment. Jane has some shoulders. They thought they were doing something with this one. They were not. They were not. Jane was like, I email all of the sponsor. Well, no, Priscilla actually was like, oh, hold on. Let me talk about everything that Jane does. She really gave Jane a full-on shout out about being a fucking stalker. After they have the nerve on their channels to start calling us stalkers. I know you're not serious. Because Jane has contacted Alex's Target, her Walmart, her hospital that she gave birth at, the Sonic that's near her, so they stopped selling her Diet Cherry Limeades. She contacted Starbucks. Jane's on the fucking horn 24/7. Look, I'm not by any means traveling to Florida for any reason, let alone to go see Nella at the gym. I don't care what you look like. I don't care about you at all. Like, it's fun to laugh at you online, but I will not be entering the state of Florida, ma'am.
I mean, I have a pretty good idea, but I'm not sure how anybody watching or in the panel feels about
Bethany,
me. If you dislike me,
Bethany, let me just say, they have had their people, and they thought it was okay to, when Alex first moved in to her house in Rhode Island, someone that lived close to her went to her house and sat outside. This was on the Discord. Went to her house and sat outside for an hour or so, taking pictures, and even captured Yar in the window fiddling around because they hadn't gotten blinds or window treatments yet. So these are the people. They're looking for her at Target. They're finding videos of the car shows that she goes to and going through them to see if they can find a little snippet of her. They contacted her hospital to try and get them to not let her give birth there or something. They posted the maps to her house. Yes. They are looking at where she's driving. They tried to figure out what daycare Anderson is going to. But they want to call us crazy? I don't think so. Why do you want to know where this baby goes to daycare? Why? What is the point of knowing that? That is not something that I need to know about anyone else's child. Yep. This is it. No one cares to see about these people. But once again, if someone makes up a lie and the whole community repeats it, adds more mayo onto the lie as if it's fact. Nella takes me saying in a joking manner, ha ha ha, I want, we're going to call your gym and tell them you're taking pictures. She takes that and turns it into, if you come, I'm going to be packing heat and you better be watching out. And then that turns into, oh my God, that person went and tried to take pictures of Nella at the gym. And then that turned into, she tried to take pictures of Nella at the gym and her son was there. So they're making up this writing literal fan fiction about the things that we are quote unquote doing when they are the stalkers. Like Jane literally took credit for being a stalker. It's weird. And then they're like, oh, it's public information, Yar's job. No one is emailing you to tell you Yar got a new job. You are searching him. It's not like you're just like, oh, let me look at, this school district's who they've filled these job positions with. No, you probably aren't doing that. They're acting like this information is just like, oh, I found out today that Yar got a new job. No, you were actively searching that information.
I don't care. So please say whatever you want. I'm good with it. But at the same time, I noticed that in the lore of the locales, right? Like Jane, your name is mentioned in the chats on everybody's channel pretty much.
And number one, Alan, who hates John, is now talking about and defining a lolcow after John, Obese to Beast, in his recent video, called Alex a lolcow and defined it. I thought he hated I thought he hated John. Why is he now doing what John does?
About this. So I think it's very fair to be here.
I'm also here to say, this is me. I don't hide behind. I don't have a channel, so people don't know me. But I've nothing to hide, and I'm here, as I said, and I will be here. If I go off, it's just because of technical issues, because I'm in Ireland. But I'm not afraid of anybody. These girls know that, they can say what they like about me. Now, don't get me wrong. I highly dislike Alexander Rodriguez.
Emily, this is just like Alan Roberts saying, if you sue me, I'm going to get discovery and I'm going to get all your financial records and then I'm going to tell everybody about it and then I'm going to... Nella thinks screaming, Florida has stand your ground rights. Florida has stand your ground rights. She thinks that that's going to scare people off. You cannot just be walking around a store like, oh, I don't like what this person's doing. Bang. You can't. That's not how stand your ground law works. Like, that person has their camera out and it looks like they're taking a picture of me. That person walked past my son and accidentally bumped into him. Like, she really thinks that it's just some fail-safe option that she can just do it. She can just, exercise her stand your ground and nobody can say anything. Nobody will be any of the wiser. No, that's not how that works.
Because her behavior is despicable, and for her to be allowed to have a platform on any social media.
Look at Tara's face. Oh my God. Why is she looking like that? She looks like she's in pain.
At this point is a disgrace, and it's a bit worrying, because if that's the way of the world, it's maybe.
This made me laugh. Priscilla misspelled her own name. Priscilla.
On FaceTime. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll get to questions at the end, okay, guys. But you know, it's like this thing again. Like I don't think that it's necessarily perceived exactly how others look at it. Like I can understand where a lot of people are thinking, like, well, you guys dislike her because of her content. They're this and that. They're like you being like when they bring up the haters. They say that to me all the time, right? But when you look at the totality of some of these people, and I say this all the time, being obese means you have kind of.
No, but what is this Lydia person doing here? She's literally just there to look cute. Like, what the fuck is she doing? She's just like, let me know when you're talking about something I actually know about.
A greedy mindset to begin with, as somebody that was obese, like you almost hoard food. And some reason it's this trigger that a lot of us have, where we almost hoard food. And I think that like when people can truly accept that about themselves,
I'll tell you, if I'm going to Australia, it's not going to be to see Priscilla. It's certainly not going to be to see Priscilla. Is Taking Care of Business named after Elvis too? And she named her fucking dog Elvis now. So I'm wondering, is Sinatra really the dog's name? Or is like, because she now says his name is Elvis.
Start like lose the weight, right? Because like that's what I started realizing. Like, this is just overconsumption. I don't need this much, you know, like, and I'm hurting myself and blah blah blah, right? But I do think that like for certain people like Alexandra, it's way more about like the actual message they're putting out to, people that would actually follow them. And I think that's radically dangerous for a lot of this.
Right? I'd rather box with a kangaroo. And saying that we're gonna go to her salon. So we're gonna travel. Hold on. Let me check exactly how far Melbourne, Australia is from me. We're gonna travel. To, let's see, Australia, Melbourne. Oh my god. So it's what, like, I can't even, I tried to do it on maps. Like Maps was gonna show me. $9,263 miles to go get my hair done by a lady whose hair looks like she chopped and screwed it the fuck up. No, I don't think so. I'd rather box a kangaroo than get my fucking hair done by Priscilla. Look, we're traveling to the refrigerator, just like Alex. That's where I'm going. Yeah, I'm sure. I shouldn't say things like this. They're like, she's willing to travel 9,000 miles to have her hair done by Priscilla. Oh my god. And the fools really thought she sent a fucking koala. Oh my god. Even the people that follow her thought she sent a koala. I think Priscilla is like in the shadows here. Like she's not showing much of anything. So I feel like it's hard to see what she's got going on because she refused to put on a freaking light.
the whole concept of, even look, it's a matter of even like looking up to some of these people. Like right now, she actually has a little arc going on where there's at least an admirable trait that she's going to lose a little bit of weight, and I don't know how much she's going to lose, but at least there's an admirable trait about this. But up until about like a year ago,
Look how mad Priscilla is that Alan said anything good about Alex. She's like, you motherfucker. What I don't agree with is that you said anything good about Alex.
This was pretty much like, I'm fat. I'm going to be fat. My audience should like my ass.
Accept.
And then like when you bring in the other stuff, like
Tara looks like she's smelling a bad fart, and like she's really trying to be so super serious, but she just looks unbelievably just fart face. And then later, like when Alan was like, everybody ask each other a question, like this was like one of those bad work meetings when the boss is like, everybody go around the table and say your name and give like a funny trait about yourself or whatever. That was like, he did like a round table move, like, and Tara's like, Priscilla and Nella can't ask me anything because we talk all the time. And everyone was like, really? How cute. And she's like, yeah. And then they were like, what do you mean? And she's like, we talk all day. Like, nobody gives a shit, Tara. Like, she really thinks that she's like saying something by telling everyone she's talking to Priscilla and Nella all day. Nobody cares. Nobody's jealous of you. Trust me.
And V, I'll let them introduce themselves, but
Look at her hair blowing in the wind.
as they're introducing, I'm going to talk to them about what they said, because if I don't, I won't get back to it when my brain works. So if you don't like how I'm conducting shit, fuck off.
If you don't like how I'm conducting shit, fuck off.
Love it.
Stop. The Dr. Schill show. They're like, love it. Like, how was that funny? It wasn't even funny. Like, these people are just guffawing at the stupidest shit. Tara's shirt says, pray for me. I'm from Texas, y'all. Jane, I hate to say, I think Jane actually looks nice. Priscilla, that hair. I can't get past the hair. That's Jane from the Irish Mafia. That is Mafia Jane. You do have Instant Karma. You have new material of Jane. And then, what was I saying? Oh, and Nella. It's gotta be fucking hot as shit in Florida right now. And Nella's covered up with her hoodie, covering her hands. These women. And Lydia, she doesn't even know where the fuck she is. Lydia has no idea. She just, like, when she entered this live, her eyes got wide. Like, where am I? And who are these people? She probably was like, oh my God. Did I make it to the right live? I would be horrified. I'd be logging off if I were Lydia.
Fucking leave. I don't care.
Fucking leave. I don't care. You invite these people, and he's like, fuck you. If you don't like how I'm running it, fuck you. You can leave. Why did you invite them?
But when you look at it like a totalitarian of person she is, I didn't like making like that many videos about her before.
He did Priscilla and Tara dirty by putting them next to Jane. I'm sorry, Jane looks young compared to them. She's probably old enough to be our grandma. He looks like that Beetlejuice guy that's sitting like in the waiting room, the lobby of like heaven or whatever. And he's like the little guy with the little head and the big shoulders. He needed at least one. He wasn't sure if Honey Bussin was going to show up.
Or because, like, frankly, she's just a fucking idiot. Like, when all of a sudden you realize, like, she's right. Like, and I understand it's her dad, but I can guarantee you this: like, I still would not be making a fucking like letter of, trying to help the person stay out of prison if they were a pedophile. I don't give a fuck if they're.
But you voted for Trump, Alan, and we all fucking know that you did. And this motherfucker's in the Epstein files. I mean, explain that one. You're voting for someone who's done even more than what Alex's dad has done. You voted for him to run the country. The logic just does not logic with these people, because let's just go down the line. Trumper, motherfucking Trumper, loves Elvis, who married a 14-year-old, loves Elvis, a pedophile, loves Elvis, is probably Catholic and is also Catholic. Two Catholic people here. But they don't support PDF files. This one, she's a Trumper too. Her husband was on his Facebook posting about Trump. She says she's a Trumper. This one doesn't know where the fuck she is. I can't say one goddamn word about this woman because she doesn't know where she is. I don't know who she is. We're just gonna like gloss over this Lydia BHP because she's confused. I'm confused.
For those of you that are wondering in the audience, like, I believe pedophiles should run through wood chippers. So no, that's not a direct threat. I'm saying that.
Okay, so which ones? Why don't you tell us all the ones that you want to go through?
It should be. So, like we talked before in the green room, no direct threat. So it's not a direct threat to any pedophile. I'm just saying that they should become wood chippers. But anyway.
Why don't you tell us which ones, Alan? Just Alex's dad?
So when you look at the totalitarianism, it's pretty easy to understand. Like, okay, there's people that don't care about any of that shit, which makes you horrible people, and people that realize what's going on. So now, I'll keep.
Again, it's not that we don't care. It's that we don't think that Alex is the worst person on the internet and doesn't deserve to be stalked and harassed over something that her dad did.
I'll keep going. Anyway, country shade tree.
Yes. I'm Tara. Yeah. My name's Tara. I think a lot of people in the chat know who I am.
I think a lot of people in the chat know who I am. I'm so important. My name's Tara, and I can't get any followers, so come follow me.
I'm just with Priscilla and Ella Jane.
I'm just with Priscilla and Ella Jane. Who the fuck is Lydia? I've never even seen this woman in my life, but she's here. But I'm not with her.
Red flags fly.
You're a fucking red flag, Tara. You and your husband are both red flags.
And
so
when
Jasmine, the same people who don't know who Lydia is, they don't know Tara either. Lydia doesn't know why she's there. Tara thinks she is running the show.
And I couldn't find.
That's the difference.
Anybody?
Were you guys fans of her before? Like, did you start as a fan of her?
Yeah.
You know what, Emily? And I want to say, I talk a lot about Tara living in her mother's mobile home And I always make a point to point that out. But there's nothing wrong, obviously, with growing up in a trailer. I'm glad that you were able to do better for yourself after, and that you're thriving. But I'm never talking about anybody else. And I know that I sound like Priscilla, but it's really not about the trailer. Like, if you live somewhere and it's your home and you're happy with it and you love it, I love it too. But oh my God, I can't even say her name. Tara thinks that she's hot shit. And I think the biggest point is you're living in your mom's trailer and you want to talk about how other people live in a hoard trailer that I don't know who's the actual hoarder in this trailer, but you, your 3 kids, your husband, your mom, and her partner all live in this one little space. And you have the nerve to talk about Alex being a hoarder and how she uses her space. And yeah, and when she said, like, okay, number one, Tara's children are with another man. And she has mentioned this in a live before and on her channel. So this is not me announcing it myself. Tara's kids are with another guy. She adopted them. And now she is fully relying and doesn't have a job. She's fully relying on her husband, who's not these kids' parent. And I think that's really strange. And she has the nerve to sit on her high horse talking about Alex's parenting and making fun of Anderson. Like, in her video today, I know I'm getting so off track, but in her video today, she was saying Anderson is 11 months old and she's excited about him clapping. Like, he's so behind. Like, how are you going to talk about a baby like that? Even if he is behind, why are you talking shit about him?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we all did. I don't know about Jane or Honey Bison.
Back when
I
she
was.
was in
Oh
her
my God. And Priscilla thought Lydia was Honey Bison. So nobody does know who the fuck Lydia is, and nobody knows why she's there. And yes, Tara gets government subsidies, which is fine because she does have foster children in her care. So that is totally fine. But number one, let's just say you're voting against your own best interests. And that's what I'll say about that. You're voting to take money away from your children to give it to billionaires. When you voted for Trump, you voted to take that money for your foster children that you adopted away. So you voted against your own best interests and your children's own best interests, and you don't even work a job. So hopefully her kids can continue on whatever insurance they have, or hopefully they have it through their dad, because she just literally voted that away for them. And she's also a hypocrite because she wants to talk about other people's children while she trumps herself up as this great mom, this wonderful mom who doesn't need any assistance. If you didn't need assistance, you wouldn't be on assistance. And Mrs. Snowflake is messy. So yeah, he would be a little less boring. I wish Alan would have invited him.
mom's attic. I would sit at work when I had gotten all my work done and was like, I'm just going to pull up YouTube and
her work, aka feeding the chickens at her mom's house,
work on orders and listen to YouTube. And
oh, that's right, Bethany. Yeah, roundabout we made the same point. Yeah, like she wants to talk about other people's houses when her house looks like a fucking dump, and she wants to talk about other people's monetary habits, and when she doesn't work, you don't have a job.
As a formerly morbidly obese girl, she was doing fashion. So I was like, hey, why not? Just watch her and some other girls. And then things started not adding up. Like, you can't be a size 18 because you look like just a tiny bit smaller than me. And I was a 24, 26. But I am also, she's 5'7", 5'7.5" for reference, and I'm 6 foot tall. So, it just didn't add up. And
what's not making sense? Like, if you have a different body type than somebody else. Okay, so the thing is, obviously, I think anybody with eyes know that Alex has been lying about her size or has lied about her size. I don't know if she still is, and I really don't give a fuck. But I think anybody with eyes who has seen Alex at her biggest when she was still trying to say she was an 18, I think we all know she lied about that. That's obvious. We know it. Like, we fucking know. And I don't understand how any of these people, this one, sorry, Lydia, we don't know who the fuck you are, but any of these 4 people can say that Alex fucked with their psyche when anybody with a brain can look at her at her biggest and say, yeah, she's not a size 18. She's just saying she's a size 18 because she doesn't want to admit her size. She doesn't feel good about her size. And you would think, as an also morbidly obese person, they would be like, you know what? If I had however many people watching me, I might feel bad about my size as well. And I might say I'm a size 18 when I'm actually a size 24. And who's that affecting? I feel like, in my heart of hearts, I believe that the person that this affects the most is Alex. Alex affects her own psyche by lying about her size, her weight, how she looks with Photoshop. I feel like she messed up her own brain more than she messed anybody else up. Hi, T-Dub.
I scoured the internet to find something and finally found Cherry and then Commenty.
They want to talk about Alex's underbite. Tara looks like a bulldog. She literally looks like one of those dogs that has the big underbite. Is it a pug or is it a bulldog? She looks like one of them.
Just was like, I feel validated because now I actually know that there are people out there that are seeing it too. Yeah. So, and then I did find the Discord, and that's not a pretty place. And I don't understand. So I've never can get on there.
She says that Discord is not a pretty place. Tara, who was on Discord every single motherfucking day talking about herself and her husband. Tara says that Discord is not a good place. Okay.
I've never been to the Discord or Reddit about it. I normally don't go to those things just because, like, very frankly, like I'm a big, if you're gonna say it with your face, say it person. Yeah. Like I don't care if you're an anonymous troll. I mean, that's fine.
Which villain is she though? Because Priscilla is Cruella de Vil. And Nella is Ursula. This girl doesn't know where the fuck she is. She looks like Ariel's daughter. Jane can be like the lady, like the old lady from Snow White, maybe. And then she is like Scar from The Lion King.
Forget, but, like,
I was
I-
like that, Ellen, but then I got my channel taken away because I'm not as scary as you, clearly.
I'm not as scary as you. Only when we look at you.
And I learned that I like to look at the whole video. So that's why I don't put my face on there. I have videos of myself.
Sure, Tara. I don't like looking at myself. I like looking at the whole video. I don't fucking think so, girl. Let's not lie. We don't care that you don't show your face. We're happy. Come on.
On my channel, but I don't have myself in the corner on my videos because I can't see everything I want to see if my little face, my box is in the corner, and it doesn't matter what corner it's in. So,
right.
You know, all those are like, oh, you are faceless. No, I'm not. I got pictures I have pictures of my video or videos of myself on my channel. I'm not faceless. I just want to be able to see the whole screen.
Oh my God.
Right.
And point out things on her counter.
All right.
I want to point out
That's
the
wild.
butter counter.
I do that too.
Hold on. We've seen Tara's counter, right?
Moving on. I'm just reacting. Introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Nella. My channel is I'm Just Reacting.
Nella, we
Now-
can't hear you.
You can't hear
I
me.
can't.
I can.
I can't.
I can't.
Y'all can hear me?
I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, work away.
Oh no. Okay, well, I'm just reacting. My name is Nella. I was a former fan of Alex back when I actually was looking up chin lipo.
I was looking up chin lipo when I hadn't lost enough weight to get chin lipo, but I want to talk about Alex getting a tummy tuck when she shouldn't have gotten enough. Shouldn't have gotten it. Look at Tara's face while Nella talks about looking up chin lipo. She's like, why? Why, Nella? That was me, T-Dub. That was me under my burner.
So, baby, let me tell you something. One thing about it, and two things for sure. Hello, my name is Nella, and I am here for plastic surgery, okay? I used to like Alex back then because she didn't really give a shit if anybody cared about the procedures and stuff she was having. And then she started to change and hiding the whole fupa gate and all that shit. And I'm a size forever 18. Like, baby, no, you're not. Like right now, there is no way.
That was me. I said it at the beginning of the chat that I was thinking of it because I saw it like one day when I was watching YouTubes of like infomercials. I don't know how I ended up in that rabbit hole, but I saw the Flowbee. So I was like, I had to Google what it was called to be able to say it. And I was like, I hope actually everybody knows what a Flowbee is. But Laura Bell, my good friend Laura Bell, got very upset with me for saying that. And she was like, cam up yourself. Cam up. I don't believe her. She's full of shit. Full of shit.
No way that you a size 8. Girl, quit fucking with me. I was a size 24, 26. I'm a 16 now, and it took me 115 pounds of weight loss to get here. You're not about to tell me that you're only 50 pounds big.
She was a size 24, 26 at 350. And now she's a 16 at 240. I'm going to need a weigh-in from these ladies.
Look at me, girl. Stop. But I don't care. I will always call her out on her mess as long as she's doing it. She has her little stands. They had a little live stream and was like, we're going to put her in the gym. We're gonna find a gym that Nella goes to, right? And we're gonna go and call her out. And I know y'all watching hoes. Hey ho, what's up? Just know that in Florida, it is a right to stand your ground. And yes, we do carry. And don't get pew fucking with me and my son, because I do take my kid to the gym with me. And if you show up, it's not a threat. I'm just telling you what happens in Florida, because we don't fuck around.
Good on you.
I'm hiding.
I can second that.
She's been-
Now here's the thing,
she's
though.
been holding that
I
all
think,
weekend.
I think where the thing is, like, what's messed up, and people are wondering why these folks are so upset. But, like, you lost your channel, right, Nella?
Yes. Yeah.
What was it? Was it 140 copyright strikes?
I had, when I first posted what she did, I had 134. And
So do they really think that Alex went through and copyright struck 134 videos? 134 things? How the fuck would you even? I mean, that takes a lot of time. I'm still on this. It had to be activated by something, or I don't know, something. There's no way. And look, they tell Alan that we had our own live talking about let's go find Nella's gym. Let me say it one more time for everybody minus Lydia, because we don't know who the fuck you are. I was not looking for Nella's gym. I don't give a fuck where Nella goes to the gym. I'm not going to Nella's gym. I just want to say that a bunch of times so that we get the hint. I have not gone to Nella's gym. I'm not.
by the time it was all done, it was 100.
And as a matter of fact, I will not step foot in the state of Florida. So fuck around and find out is not my game. I'm not trying to go to Florida because I know these people are trigger happy over there in Florida. Look at Nella, look at Alan. Who the fuck else is in Florida?
144. And I was like, oh, I know this bitch. What? Are you playing with me? And YouTube.
So YouTube sent all of the timestamps of where these copyright strikes happened. Why didn't they go to that part of the video and say, what was in that part of video? What was in that part of the video? Oh, that was music. What was in that part of the video? Oh, that was this. Why weren't they looking and checking what the actual copyright strikes were for?
YouTube fuck with me all the time. It'll be her big wide back ass eating all the groceries, but they'll tell me that I'm the one that's promoting BED. I was like, bitch, I know you lying.
The only thing Nella promotes is Philadelphia cream cheese.
Can I just interject?
They would
with something?
take my videos down. They would be like, you need to edit it and take this.
Deal with it is in Florida too. Bethany, I'm sorry. Not everybody in Florida is bad, but I was just saying I'm not stepping foot in Florida, especially to go talk to Nella. I have no interest. Now, what would make them think that I would copyright? I don't give a shit to copyright strike them.
Part out. I'm not. Listen, this bitch is wide as all outdoors. It is her that's eating the food. Why are y'all taking my videos down when she the one eating?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm gonna suggest to you, and it's based off of some of the comments in the chat too. But man, you should take her to court for racism.
Yeah.
That's another thing they tell me.
Take her to court for racism. What?
I'm racist. Imagine a black woman in America being racist.
She's saying that on Alan's channel. Alan will get her together real quick. I'm surprised that he didn't, because he doesn't seem like the kind that would even understand what she's saying.
Yeah, any of the other did any of the other reactors get 140 copyright strikes?
I got more than that.
Lydia's like, I don't even know why I'm here. I didn't get any copyright strikes.
Yeah, what?
You got yours taken down, bitch.
Yeah, but
They think it's funny that Priscilla got her channel taken down for being a bully, a fucking bully, unrelenting bitch ass bully.
how many copyright strikes did they?
Hi, Moth Girl.
Oh, over 200.
Lydia's just there to look cute. Like, hi, Wawa. Alan's like, just sit there. Like, I know you don't know why you're here. Like, you don't even have to listen. Just sit there.
Oh my goodness.
He really
Great
hates
time
me
for
and Priscilla the most, I think.
Yeah, they do because
Well,
Who doesn't?
the shitty part about that is it takes away the lawsuit because now you can't claim rituals for next. Anyway,
The only one that could realistically drag Alex's looks is Lydia. And poor Lydia doesn't even know where the fuck she is again.
all right, Lydia, what do you got going on?
Hey, I'm Lydia. My channel is the Body Honesty Project. I actually have not covered Alexandra for these reasons. Okay, like I do a lot of similar types of content.
I haven't covered Alexandra because she strikes people. This is the first time she struck somebody. What is she talking about?
cover other people.
Are you okay, Buck? Are you dizzy? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Moth Girl. Lydia's the only one that could realistically say anything about her, and she doesn't even know where the fuck she is.
I've watched, and like too many of my friends have struggled with the copyright strikes, and I've had my own copyright strikes, and again, like I don't.
Too many of my friends have struggled with copyright strikes. What is she talking about? Again, she doesn't even know why she's there.
Understand how one of mine or like one of my YouTube strikes I got was on like Tess Holiday doing the thing on the catwalk, and then I get the flag that it's indecent, but the original is fine. Like what?
That's so tacky.
And
yeah. I get my channel strike off Alan's videos when I react to Alan.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
They did.
Pissy's face looks really bad. Terrible. Pissy looks like bloated.
It was like
So
literally
Tara's underbite is underbiting.
I've had
2 minutes on each video of mine.
Jane's like, why did I come again? I don't even know why I'm here. Where's the morphine?
And I was like, 2 minutes?
I'm so sorry. I'm bad with accents.
Really?
Yeah, but they won't go after Alan because they're shit scared of Alan, and so they should be.
well,
Okay.
well,
Okay, yeah, Priscilla, you know what? Why don't you just get down there and lick his ass? Because that's exactly what she's doing. What the fuck is this? They're scared of Alan. Nobody's scared of Alan. I don't think Alex actually did these copyright strikes. Does anybody believe that she was sitting there striking Nella 134 times? Are you fucking kidding me?
well, there's multiple reasons why they may or may not. Just to be honest. Okay, so one, people know I'm petty as fuck.
I I'm so sorry. I asked Priscilla in the chat if she cut her own hair because it looked like she did.
And I will take them to court. So, one, that's one, you know. And two, I understand the system. I've had so many people try to copyright strike me in the course of like 7 years because before all the fitness stuff, I just used to do comedy. Like I would take other people's videos and make comedy.
PP's like, Tony, don't come in the room. I'm going to be talking to Alan.
Got it, right? So there's a possibility.
Tony, go to the gym. I know you shaved your head, but I want those muscles.
That it's because so many people have reported me so many times and I've beaten those copyright strikes so many
Jasmine, that's who she looks like. Grumpy Cat. Oh my God. Tara is Grumpy Cat.
times that they take an added level of leniency because they don't want you fighting back. Because the reality is, if somebody copyright strikes you appeal, send them your name, your information, or all like that. They get that
That
information.
meme
Then they have 10
loves
days to
Keith
decide
Urban
whether
in
they're
her
going
face
to
right now.
take you to court.
She's
right?
like frowning.
And then if they don't take you to court, if they don't file anything like that, the video goes back up, right? And I've let that happen dozens
Is he
of times.
61
literally dozens
if
of
she's
times.
a day?
So that might be why
Tony,
it might be that Alexandra
put the
and her
Tesla on
husband
dog
told her
mode.
not to, because I literally I gotta plug my PC in a raw phone. I mean, because the thing is,
Look at her.
if they would take me to court,
Got
it would have to be
She's
because
holding her
I
microphone.
said something that's not true, and then it would give me discovery, and she knows that I would get discovery. So that might be it too. But honestly, I do think that she has hired
I'm
a firm
still
to do
cracking
this,
up
and
at I'm
the firm
still
is
sitting
picking they're trying to stop the conversation
This
by
is
removing
literally the most
the base of the conversation.
boring
Like, people like me and everyone like that, we
bullshit
talk
I've
about her
ever
and
seen.
other shit.
I
So
cannot believe.
it's different lines, but a lot of the reactors, you guys talk about her pretty religiously.
I can't
right?
believe that this was
So-
so picked up.
I think the firm is trying to remove the massive conversation. Like I mean, I think you all know Betsy. Betsy's the one that tells me about fucking videos. Like I don't fucking.
Unbig my back. I think she added new lyrics. I think she knew that someone was going to ask her to sing it. Who asked her to sing it? Was it Priscilla or was it Tara? Because Lydia, again, does not know where the fuck she is. So there's no fucking way Lydia asked her. So it has to be Priscilla or Tara that asked her to sing it. She she wants one. Hold on, wait. Oh no. Oh no. She wants one. Cause you know how she loves America. You know how she loves America. Lydia is so confused. She has no fucking clue where she is. She's like, damn, where the fuck did I end up?
I honestly, I cannot stand that woman. I can't stand her. She's a pedophile. She's a pedo sympathizer. I got nothing for that in my life. I don't like watching them. I mean, I think she's a horrible mom, horrible person, liar, right? So I don't watch it that much. But like for you guys, I mean, you guys are on her shit because like you guys just following her pissed. And frankly, she's easy to fucking. She is enraging to a great degree how stupid and mean she is too. Like
He's like, I don't like watching her, but you guys, you made your whole channel around her. So look how stupid you are. Yes, she loves USA. The only thing that I'm jealous of Alex is that she's lives in USA. Because you all know I love USA.
I don't even know if she realizes it. Like she's done nothing but for like 3 months but celebrate her kid napping all the time so she doesn't have to spend time with him.
Lydia's like, wait, who's Alex again?
You know, like the kid, she had the kid sleeping like fucking 17 hours a day. You know?
She's excited he's clapping at 11 months old.
Yeah.
That's something you do when that's something they do when they're 6, 7 months old. And
Tara's like, I actually all my kids clapped when they were 4 weeks old. And it was because I left the room. They didn't want to hear me talk anymore.
all of a sudden she's excited that he's clapping at 11 months old. That's not
So
something
she's
that
showing
works.
it. She's
My kids
showing
were
it,
walking at 11.
whereas she'll say quite often, "Oh, that was sacred, and I didn't want."
He's not
anyone
even
to see
crawling.
that."
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I would like to do.
Tara's a total expert. She's like the mommest mom who ever mommed. She's super mom. Her kids are perfect. They all clapped at 4 weeks. They all walked. I think they were like 5 months old when they walked. They held their head up like as soon as they came out of the womb. And they could identify chrysanthemums by 5 weeks old. So
Okay. I'm sure, like just like me, all of you guys feel very, very bad. I think we should just leave it as, instead of talking directly about her necessarily parenting skills, I think it can just be pretty much said that, like, by her remaining the way she is. Like, if we talk directly about the kid, I think that that's more likely to end up where they pop.
So my kids are obsessed with this. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, Dr. Seuss, and it's Hooray for Diffendorfer Day or Diffendofer Day, and it's like talking about these teachers, and one of them teaches you how to identify chrysanthemums, and so that's what popped into my head. Oh yeah, they all had full-time jobs at age 4. I think they're now collecting their pensions. They're millionaires, actually. So as soon as they turn 18, they're out of there.
Possibly are going to be able to, like, say, like, you guys were, and that I think she's a horrible mother. That's good, but like, we get into the semantics of every little thing she's done with this kid, driving.
Yeah, they were driving at age 6. They were probably actually taking care of Tara soon after they were born, because she seems completely immature and like she would need a caretaker as well.
With the sippy cup thing, like the whole sippy cup gate and all of that. I worry that the video could go in a very, very wrong direction. So, and I do want the people that are viewing this, especially those people that are Alexander Rodriguez's fans, I do want you all to kind of wake up to the thought process and realize.
Lydia's like, okay, now what the fuck are they talking about again? Can you tell me your name one more time? Because I forgot.
The reason why you're upset is because you cannot, like, invalidate what's being spoken, right? I say this all the time, and for those of you that watch my content, if I've ever hurt any of your guys' feelings, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. That's just what I am. And
sorry, but I'm not sorry. That's just how the fuck I am. And if you don't like it, you can leave.
Thing is, like, I have this thing, like, I am not a nice person to anybody except for my wife and son. My wife and son are very nice, but I am not a nice person to anybody else.
Yeah, he's so nice to his wife that he tells her she shouldn't wear makeup. Makeup is toxic. No, you're not nice to your wife, asshole. You just want to pretend like you're obsessed with her. Like, he acts like he's some kind of he's crazy about his wife. He would, if he were crazy about his wife, if he were only nice to his wife, he wouldn't have this random woman on here that we don't even know who the fuck she is. She doesn't even know who the fuck she is. And then here comes Honey Bison too. Like, he wouldn't be sitting here flirting with Honey Bison if he had any respect for his wife.
But reality is that, like, truth needs to get spoken, right? And I just don't think that her fans are used to hearing that, because if I say something or any of you say something that upsets one of these people and it's true about this person, it's not, they're not being.
No one, Buck. That's why Alan doesn't get any sponsors.
They're not upset at, like they're upset at not being able to counter the truth, which is basically.
That's right. They can't handle the truth. Just like
you can't handle the truth. Imagine Pissy in a courtroom yelling at you. Thank you, unhinged lady. We love you. I don't even know who you are, but I love you. I've never seen you before. Are you new? Or are you just looking under a different name? This is so weird. Yeah. This is fucking weird. He was like talking to her like a schoolgirl. It was very weird the way that he was like, hey, Honey Bison, you're not going to respond to your dad? Ugh. Creep.
Yeah,
Alexander.
they don't want the obvious pointed out. Yes. And a lot of things about her are obvious.
Just like your missing teeth are very obvious, but you get mad at us for pointing them out.
Mm-hmm.
As a person, I know Priscilla had the sleeve and I had the gastric bypass. And
this is when he has to tell Priscilla the difference between sleeve and bypass.
I know that everyone in all of the comments say, how can she eat that much?
Yes. Makes no sense.
One of her plates that she showed recently, it was chicken, rice, and some soup.
Why does she have to disrespect Dominican food, though? Chicken, rice, and some soup.
If that plate was plated at a restaurant, I could understand it because they control what they're going to put on there, and they want to, they give you a large amount. But when you're at home, you can control the size of your portions.
Tara, who said that her 2 kids both wanted to make brownies, but they wanted to make different kind of brownies, so she let them make both. Whatever.
And I just looked at it. It was like, I could eat 2 pieces of those chickens, and I don't want to eat that rice because it looks dry. But
She just overeat, and that's why she stretched it out.
yeah, I was like,
There's a stomach made of steel. I don't understand what her
she's got
stomach is made
to.
of.
Because I'm 3 years out, and I told my husband last night, I ate something. I'm like, I'm nauseous. It was just something normally that I always eat, and I'm like, I'm nauseous. And
See, Tara, I've had sleep,
Did you catch a look in the mirror?
as you know, and I feel when I have to stop. I know when I have to stop because you feel it. Yeah.
yeah,
How
I start
can she
getting
not
like
feel that
that.
feeling? I don't understand how she cannot feel that feeling. She's never
I
once
don't
said
either.
It's 2 different feelings for the bypass and the sleeve, though. It's
it?
very, very different. Yeah, because for the bypass, you're just left with a pouch. She must have stretched if she had, like, that's my thing too. That's why I have a hard time believing she had the bypass. I find it more believable that she had the sleeve. I've had hundreds of clients who've gotten the sleeve and stretched it out over the course of a year or 2 because they never really
be very careful.
Right.
And
So,
see,
when we have clients get gastric bypass, we actually just had one to get gastric bypass this past week. It's always like, okay,
He's allowing his client to get gastric bypass?
let's do what we can to make sure you stay used to this volume of food. Let's just make it the most nourishing food possible. Because if the volume stays small, and like your body will reset its hunger cues based off of your smaller stomach, right? So then, if you want to keep it small instead of start stretching it out, you want to make sure that you get as most nutrients in you as possible in that very small amount of food. And that's when sometimes, even for the sleeve, we do suggest that clients, like if they're doing a good job of not stretching it out, but they still aren't getting enough protein,
They look like mood rings, like really big saucer mood rings.
we would suggest them going back to the shakes and stuff like that. But you got to watch those too.
Right.
You don't want to add a whole bunch of liquid calories, right?
Yep.
So
Priscilla's hair looks like she cut a big chunk out of it, like right here. Like it looks like a pixel is missing.
it keeps the stomach small, but there's just no way. Like the only way that I can see that she can absorb as much food as she absorbs is that she had the sleeve and ate her way out of it in a year. The bypass just does not make sense to me in a year. Like I can't make that one.
Tara's like, as the gastric bypass expert, I'd like to speak.
I can't justify that one with like knowledge and reality. You know what I mean?
The thing is, Alan,
Well,
sorry to interrupt you. Sorry, Tara. Why
No,
would
it's
she
fine.
lie about that? What does she get out of lying about saying if she had the sleeve or had the bypass? What would she get out of that?
Well, here's my theory: is the 2 weeks before
Tara has a theory.
you have the surgery, whether it's sleeve or bypass, you have to have the liver shrinking diet, which is pretty strict. The reason why they do that is they want that liver to shrink because it's so enlarged, it's a fatty liver, and they need to get to the stomach. Mine was just a tiny bit bigger than they really wanted it, so it took 45 minutes longer. But if they get in there and that liver is too big, and I saw it on my 600 pound.
Oh my gosh, they think you do.
He said
That's what
he
she's
had to
using all
close
her
up because
YouTube
he
money
couldn't
for.
get to it. Well, she had already put out that video that she was having gastric bypass when she was having it. She couldn't go back. She didn't.
Yeah, I
think she
never
could go
thought of that. Good point, Tara. I never thought of that.
So the doctor may have said, hey, let's stick to this diet. You can lose weight and we'll go back
Tara has a whole theory on this.
Again, and redo it. So she was that's my theory is she was waiting to lose weight to shrink that liver. And she thought, oh, I'm
Her hair is flat as a pancake.
losing weight this way. I'm not going to go back in. And then that's when the regain started.
It looks like Alan's getting so irritated with Tara. Like, she thinks she's so smart. Like, she started with a sleeve and then she never went back in. So,
And
Good
That
saying.
makes so much sense.
I just think that it's not feasible to gain weight 8 months after a gastric bypass. I will admit I've gained 10 pounds back.
poor Lydia. She's like, why did I log on to this? Why did they send me a link?
It's been a roller coaster over here with a teenager, but that's not anything as what she's done. I mean, if you think about, she said her latest weight loss started at 311 and she gained 25 pounds during her pregnancy. That put her up to 335 when she gave birth.
Gave
I
birth.
see your eyes. Gave birth.
Go for it, Priscilla.
It's like, shut the fuck up, all of you.
Just
Hang on a second. Honey Bison, thank you very much. But I sent you a link for this on your Instagram. You are invited to this if you want to join.
Oh, I thought this was Honey Bison. This is Lydia. Sorry, Lydia. I thought you were Honey Bison.
Oh,
Yes.
They do look
sorry,
similar.
Lydia. Sorry.
I know. You look similar.
They look similar.
So it's but that,
Can you imagine admitting that you didn't even know who the fuck was on the live with you? Is she unable to read? It says Lydia, BHP.
that's also what I kind of mean. Like, there's so much left up that doesn't make sense, and it's kind of insulting. Like, anyone that really kind of looks at it.
Yeah, and then when Honey Bison actually gets on, everyone's like, oh my god, you really do look so similar. Just so that Priscilla doesn't feel like a fucking idiot.
There's a lot that she says that literally is, it cannot, like, two things. She says multiple things that can't be true in the same universe. A lot of times, like, you know, like she got the bypass a year later, and then she's already regaining weight. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. Sleeve, I can see. Like I said, the bypass in a year. It wasn't even a year. It was like 9 months or something. No, it was a year because she had a baby. You know, like, I just don't get it. You know, and there was also the very unhealthy tone of, you know, how she lost weight to get pregnant, and then, like, literally when she got pregnant, the very first thing that she did was doctor shop to try to make sure.
Priscilla is so triggered that Alan is actually saying that she got pregnant. Like, look at her face. She's like, he doesn't believe in the surrogate. Jane just looks pissy as fuck. Like, she's not happy she's there. She's like, where's my morphine?
Sure that the doctor didn't mind her gaining more weight when she was already 3 bills, right? So, like, you're already, like,
Tara's like, yeah, I know a little something about being 3 bills.
Such a high risk pregnancy to be pregnant at her age, at that size, especially after having how many surgeries? You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, did he say at her age? Is he saying she's too old to be pregnant?
and then what I find weird is that, like, it's such a true statement of how ridiculously addicted to food I think she is, that it was way more about the, I don't care what the doctor said, it's ridiculous to think that I'm not going to gain weight. Like, that's a newsflash for you. You're not, as long as you get your vitamins, nutrients, minerals, your baby's going to be just fine. It's got plenty of fat to eat. You know, like, it's got plenty, you know? And then
Jane literally reminds me of, this is going to be another Dr. Seuss thing, of Martha Mayhew from fucking The Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. That's who Jane is giving. Martha Mayhew.
And then she's got after the baby, she had a blood clot. And instead of like being like, holy shit, like I was thinking like if this was my wife, like if this was Crystal, you know, after the like doctor shopping, I'd be like, maybe you know what you're not supposed to do because of this. That's why you're doctor shopping. Maybe we need to take this approach. And and then like the blood clot afterwards, to even be thinking about like how I can like I'm gonna try to make 0-point cheesecake. I would be like, what the fuck?
Imagine being Alan's wife and realizing that he's literally on the internet gossiping with a bunch of like 50-plus-year-olds, and then whoever the fuck Lydia is. Lydia, if you ever find out who you are, you can let us know.
Do it. You know, like what is wrong with you? So her
Yeah,
husband
that's
sits
because
back.
you care about your wife or your partner. That's the difference.
Well, that's what's weird. That's what's weird, but also with her too. So I just wanted to, like, maybe we can go around real quick and like,
Why could Jane use her rings as a saucer for her cup?
where do you think this lies? Like this? Because we're all basically people who have either like lost weight, gained weight, all sorts of stuff. Like all of us, right? So this is what I would.
Has Lydia lost or gained any weight?
Call it, if we're really honest with ourselves about stuff. That's a huge part of my content. Is like I'm just very honest about my own problems, and I apply them to other people, right, and help them, right. Where do you think this is coming from? Because that is radically unhealthy. Like, I mean, it is insanely radically unhealthy to immediately after you had a blood clot in your leg, after giving birth to a brand new baby, and you realize it's because your weight, that instead of like, hey, I need to lose weight desperately fast for my child and my.
His wife needs to put her money where her mouth is and give him an ultimatum about that one.
Health, you start trying to figure out how to make 0-point cupcakes. Like there's a mental illness there. Like what's going on?
Yeah.
Lydia's like thinking of any excuse to get the fuck out of this chat. She's like, you guys, I think I need to go wash my hair.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
she's addicted. She's addicted to food. I think she has an addiction. Absolutely.
Why is this breaking news? She's obviously a food addict. What the fuck?
An addiction. You can see her face light up when she eats. You can see her face light up when someone mentions a certain food. You can see her face light up when she drinks a certain drink.
And you can see your face light up when someone is being extra fucking hateful.
She's addicted to food. She needs to get help. And as long as she has that, I'm waiting for the regain. Because as soon as she gets off this WW.
I'm waiting for Priscilla's regain and for Nella's regain and for Tara's regain. That's who I'm waiting for.
Is she going to spend her whole life counting these points? As soon as she gets off the W, I've been there.
So, like, okay, here's the thing. If she doesn't spend her whole life doing the points, she's going to spend her whole life counting calories, or she's going to spend her whole life taking a medication, or she's going to spend her whole life. So, like, if you're saying that counting points is unsustainable, nothing is sustainable.
On off until I have my weight loss surgery. She's going to regain, and she's going to regain huge. She thinks that this is not a lifestyle change. She doesn't understand that it's a lifestyle change. That's all I have to say. Go.
When did she say it wasn't a lifestyle change?
Sorry, guys.
It's a huge lifestyle change, especially when you have the weight loss.
So she's never had weight loss surgery. She never had a baby. What they want to say every single thing that she does is a lie. It's very strange. And yeah. So let's see. He admits that he was a binge eater until I don't know what the fuck he's doing now. He's probably taking weird supplements and starving himself. This one had to have surgery. This one, God only knows. This one had to have surgery. This one says she wasn't qualified for surgery, but she's on keto, eating a tub of cream cheese daily. And this lady doesn't even know where the fuck she is. Again,
surgery. In addition, is she couldn't deal with the lifestyle change. As we can see, is she wants all the sweet treats that she can have, and that's all she's making is sweet treats. And
why is she rolling her eyes and quoting sweet treats?
Using all the processed bullshit that she can find. Like I watched the one today where she did the chicken with the sugar-free barbecue sauce, and number one, she didn't even measure the barbecue sauce, and she's like, oh, it tastes like it's giving Sweet Baby Ray's. Dude, the bottle says Sweet Baby Ray's on it.
Oh my God.
I would say she clearly means it's giving regular Sweet Baby Ray's. Just a thought.
Idiot.
And then she adds Truvia to it. So she needs that sweet taste because all the artificial stuff that she's putting in her body is feeding it. And I hate the sugar-free stuff.
This is when Honey Bison comes on and Alan got so excited.
I mean, I know my subscribers know that, and I can't. And if y'all hear a rooster behind me, I'm so sorry. They waited until now to come over and be friendly.
I had to go and let my dog out there.
I came outside so I didn't have to deal with the dogs and then the roosters.
This was the most boring. I'll say it like Shelly. Boring as batshit.
Decided they wanted to come over here and be assholes.
That's natural.
Don't do the roosters like that. So
can I just pipe in here where weight is concerned? I've never been overweight, really, but that doesn't make me any better.
Oh my God, the way that he took his hands and like presented Honey Bison. I mean, I think she looks kind of weird. Like she looks alien-esque.
You can be a horrible person whether you're big or small.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely, Jane.
Yeah, what I can't stand.
Yeah, now presenting Jane. I mean, boring as batshit.
About this, and I don't care what size she is because I can tell you this: she's going to be hateful if she's thin anyway because she's a hateful person. But
That's right.
I can't
She's a
stand
very hateful person.
I heard the testimony.
Literally, Jane has not talked this whole time, and Priscilla has to talk over her.
Of young people who watched her. Now, I never watched her. I saw her on a reaction channel first, and someone put me on to her. And I read the testimony, and I've been in contact with some parents of some young vulnerable people who watched her and who got very close to a place that we don't want our children to be because we're watching her and we're highly influenced by her. And for me, that's unacceptable and unforgivable. And any platform that allows her to continue, I just don't understand it. I really don't. Yeah. I've got to the stage where I think,
As soon as Honey Bison came on, Alan was like, I'm done with you bitches. I'm so done with you. Here's my lady, Honey Bison. I don't want to hear anything any of you bitches have to say.
How is she getting off with this? How is she getting off with telling people she's over 30 pounds down when she looks...
Is it Priscilla or is it Shelly? Is it Elvis or is it Sinatra?
I don't understand it. I really don't. Yeah. I've got to the stage where I think, how is she getting off with this? How is she getting off with telling people she's over 30 pounds down when she looks exactly the same as she did before she was 30 pounds down?
Yeah. Can I just
real quick? I want to introduce Honey Bison.
Yep.
So, Melinda, how you doing?
Hi, Honey, welcome.
Now? Okay.
So you do look alike.
Hi.
Yes, you
do look alike. Can you hear me?
We've got twins in the house.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Hi, hello. I'm sorry, I don't have my Instagram notifications turned on, so I never saw it.
Oh, is it my turn?
Whatever. Your father texts you. You don't even fucking answer. And then
It's your fault. You raised your Alan. You raised
Whatever.
his.
fucking ungrateful. I fucking swear, Jesus.
That's so funny. I'm cracking up.
Which
Very
yourself.
nice to be here. Thank you. Hi, hello everyone. Hello, OG ladies. Yeah, my name is Melina, otherwise known as Honey Bison. And I think you guys were talking about, I had to exit for a few minutes, but I think you guys were talking about if you watched her before reacting to her. For me, I've never watched her. I came across her via reaction channels. And then once I created my channel, you know, dipping my toes in girl world. And she was one of the most, besides like Anna and Amber, the most fascinating to me. So I did a few videos on her, and then once all the strikes came and I noticed, and once it came out that she was striking all of the like smaller channels, that really rubbed me the wrong way, just because it's like it's bullying, and I don't think it's bullying in the way that like we bully her, even though we're just
Every single one of these fuckers is boring. Boring.
stating facts. So I've already had a very long list of the reasons why I and others don't like her, including the letters and like the dog stuff, the kid stuff, all of that. So once I saw all the copyright strikes,
She already has a long list told to her by other people. Okay.
thing happened, like that night I went home and I was like, all right, I'm just going to lay it all out. So and that's when that video came out. I recorded, edited, and posted it, I think all within like 8 hours. I was like, nah, this isn't gonna fly. Sorry, sweetie.
And thank you for that. We appreciate you.
Sorry, sweetie.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why at the very beginning, like the first 3 minutes, because I know her stands would most likely watch it, but their attention spans would only be maybe a few minutes. So that's why I just laid it all out, the most important parts.
So Alex's stands attention span is only going to handle a few minutes, but the reaction channel attention spans, they're just like so much more sophisticated.
And then circled the rest at the end.
So I hear that. What do you think is up? Like, how? I don't think. Yeah, somebody said obese the beast should have been here. No, the fuck you should.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you, Alan. He's
He's too nice.
He
lets you get away with stuff.
It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with that. Him and I have history. And John's a bitch. So
He's really going to call another man a bitch. Okay.
Oh yeah.
He's a fence sitter.
I don't do fence sitters.
Yeah.
He's not a fence sitter. He's not a fence sitter. He is somebody that tries to win his audience over no matter what. He sucks the audience's dick. Fucking, greetings.
Fair.
Look, I've been following Obese to Beast literally since 2015 or something. Like, since he came out, since he was on Ellen and he got that car. I think he's a really cool guy. I think it's admirable how he lost weight. I think that he's somebody that you can look up to in the weight loss community. He's kept his weight off. I don't see anything wrong with what he's doing. Like, I think that he disagrees with things and he talks about things in a rational manner, and that's what's upsetting to them. They don't like somebody that has a shred of common sense and doesn't just start attacking every single thing about a person. He can be objective. That's not being a fence sitter. That is you know, being a decent human being and being able to relate to several different people. He's not, if he were, as Alan says, sucking his audience's dick, there would be, he wouldn't be doing the videos that he's doing.
Whatever, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and fucking pink hair and fucking blue fingernails. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up. And then
I think that really pissed Jane off, by the way. And like, okay, so look at Tara. Look at all these like just like stupid bitches like laughing at this. Laughing at him being inclusive. They literally are laughing at a dude that is being inclusive of other people. That's bizarre.
fucking dare say that, and then dare to say that I'm mean. You can fuck off, John. So, oh what?
Alan,
Yeah.
can you hear me? Okay, so back in the day, I've been
Oh, here's where Nella starts kissing his ass.
watching you for years.
And
Back in the day, you used to say, my alter ego or my other personality is like an angry black woman. Let me find out that I am you and you are me.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Well, if you think about it, that's one of the things I play with upsetting people, right? Because here's the thing: the stereotypes of black women, of angry black women, are like, or of black women, is like you're angry, you're loud, you are argumentative, and you have a lot to say. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? I'm definitely a black woman. You know, because like I'm angry. I'm like,
what? That's so insulting. Like, why would she be happy about that?
Argumentative, I have a lot to say, and I scream a lot. Like I'm definitely a black woman. So.
And if you come to my channel, everybody that's watching, if you come in, you finna get some hood, rat, ghetto ass commentary. Period. Okay, and if you don't love cursing, baby, I'm not the one for you. I'm not the one because I cuss every other word. The only reason I'm chilling now is because this is not my panel.
And whenever any of you ever want to have me on, let me know. I'd gladly come on your channels. I literally only
What does that have to do with shit? About shit?
do lives normally, but and if I come on your live, I'll just wear my cracker shirt, like the shirt that says cracker.
Yes.
I've tried to have Alan on
What the fuck?
and not swear. It doesn't go over well. And even when he thinks he's good, I made a swear reel. I'm like,
so listen. I swear less on your fucking show than they swear on evening TV. So I don't hear shit.
I curse a lot on my channel. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I curse a lot. Every other word. Every time she get on my nerves, I'm yelling, God damn it, this wine is all outdoors, bitch, getting on my fucking nerves. She look like one of these fucking black bears out here in goddamn Florida. In the pool. What the fuck? That's me on my channel. So, if you don't like
Sorry, I turned it off somehow. Okay.
I'm not the one for you, okay? But other than that, this is awesome. Oh, also, y'all can see a real weight loss journey on my channel.
Yeah.
A real weight
I
loss.
just
A
want to
real
say
weight loss
journey. Nella is wide as all outdoors.
I don't have my chins, bitch. I used to have 4. I'm down to 2.
That's right.
Okay.
Can I please say something about
Yeah,
Jane?
real.
This
I can't
particular-
have gastric bypass. I wanted it, but because of the dysphagia and having an inflamed esophagus that's connected to my stomach, my doctor was like, girl, well, she didn't say girl. I'm saying, girl, you got to take your health into your own hands. And Alan, I found, low carb, high fat. I lost 115 pounds.
She was told that. And then she lost weight and then gained it back and then is now trying to lose weight again. So to say that she's any better than Alex, I don't think that's true. And she's sitting there eating a bunch of Philadelphia cream cheese.
Working out 5 times a week, lifting heavy, and everything he told me to do, I fucking did it. Okay? You want to see my
Maybe 2 years later.
ass at 350 goddamn pounds? It's on my channel. I'm not hiding who I am. I'm not hiding my journey. My goddamn stomach is still sitting in my fucking lap, but bitch, it ain't sitting as big as it used to. Please know that. Please know that. Okay?
That's awesome.
You want to see a
And
real
no
weight loss journey?
No filters, Nella. No filters for
None.
you.
I ain't even got no filters right now. Y'all just
Filters for Priscilla, though.
saying black excellence, baby.
Amazing.
This is black
All right,
excellence right here. What?
I agree, but hang on, we're getting a little lost here. I think we're getting a little lost, but I agree with you now.
Okay.
Completely black excellence.
Alan, I would please like to say something quickly before I forget, because I think I have a bit of
Absolutely,
ADHD.
yes.
Thank you. I'm
That's what I was thinking.
ADHD. I just want to thank Jane and let everyone know what Jane does behind the channels. She goes to every single sponsor who still sponsors that disgusting creature called Alexandra, who I don't understand why they still
Creature.
sponsor her, but Jane has gotten so many removed. Jane spends a lot of her time emailing top priority on.
Like the only way they would back out of all these things, like hundreds of them, is if like they're like, hey, you're very clearly abusing the copyright strike system here. Pancakes and French toast and this stuff. Like it's the stuff she has. It's like the fake sweeteners, everything like that. And I just don't think that that's good for people like us.
She really does look like Ricky Lake. Oh my god. So I'm looking for when they started getting activated by us.
Or did some meth together, had sex, and this is the fucking universe we're left with. Because it's ridiculous that people like somebody like Tess Holliday can be like, these people don't know anything about health. Like, are you what the fuck? If you compare the fast food industry, which is
Okay, like I'm dead over Ricky.
in industrial size portion.
Oh my god, he's so
Or whatever,
too.
And I was like, but she was trying like a long time. And I felt bad for your take on it, because you were cutthroat, but you were right. I wasn't mad that you were right. I was just like, oh, sad, because you were going in on her ass and she is just no longer
Yeah,
here.
that's what I'm trying to
But
find.
she's just
when they were mad about you, because Alan puts it up on the screen. Oh. Did I miss it? Oh my god, this live is like hilariously long for no fucking reason. Oh my gosh. I missed it. Anyway, I just really want to find that part of this.
Because I don't let them have it. I cuss their ass out. I'm just on somebody else's piano right now.
I normally just invite
Oh,
them
look,
on. They never do.
she's getting mad.
If I invite them on and then they don't come on, I just
Right
I
now.
block them after that.
They always hide, Alan. Every time you
Mhm.
you ask them to come on, that they put on a hoodie or something, or they go like that.
That I remember that. Like, that happened multiple times. They're like trying to disguise themselves. Like, fuck.
Okay, Lydia.
It's literally
I'm glad you
virtual.
finally
Like,
realized
this
where
isn't
you were.
this isn't the movie The Ring. I can't reach in and grab you, bro. Like, you're fine. Like, for real.
They're like Homer Simpson backing into the bush.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's you, Sarah.
Yeah.
I love that
Fucking
one.
crazy.
Nella,
Like-
someone wants you to sing Under My Back. You're gonna do it? Come on. Just one
Man, that's
second.
a Nella exclusive right there. Y'all ready for this for real?
Yeah.
Alex, I know you watching, bitch. This for you. All right. Unbig my back, make it smaller again. Undo these rolls
like
I
you put it on
caused
mute.
from eating ho-hos and McDonald's. Undo these fat. I've been fat all my life. Unbig my back. Right, Alex? Unbig that big ass back you got. It's wide as all I know, girl.
Bully bus.
Look at Tara's clap.
That was fucking fabulous. That was fucking fabulous. That was worth the price of admission right there. It really was. So we've talked about Alex a little bit, and we've touched on some of the other people. Now here's the wild thing that I come up with. You know, I'm happy to anytime I get to talk to other people that kind of do what we do. I'm always interested in hearing this, and I think, and I'm just since it's my channel, I take some personal liberty, and I want you all to be super honest, super honest.
Oh no. This is when he goes into COVID. Oh my God, it's awful. Unmake my back. I think I could do it better than Nella. When she's like, no, I couldn't possibly. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm all ready for my
Now you can't just say I banned you because I invited you to come on.
Oh,
So,
that was me.
But that's how that works. That's how that works.
That's how that works.
Oh, I mean, I've dealt with this for a long time.
Thanks for
I have no
telling me how
problem
that works,
with the trolls. I don't. Technically, I started out as a troll myself. You know what I mean? I just happened to evolve 5 filters and 25 pounds of makeup like Alex.
Oh, but I have a filter on apparently. Wait. Apparently, I have a filter on.
You do?
Apparently, I do.
I'm gonna charge my phone.
It's just called the natural sun since I'm sitting outside, or the natural
No,
light.
she won't pam up because she's a rat like the rest of them.
Where is
They
it?
run away as soon as Ellen calls them out. They run away. She's a rat.
I mean, no. Here's the thing: if they come on, it's all good. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't mind if they. I don't mind the issue about it. They're like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand that shit. Like, if you're gonna say shit in the comments, and then somebody gives you an opportunity to actually speak to the people, why not come on and say it? Like, you've literally just spent an hour and fucking a half listening to people.
Yeah,
you know,
I have opinions and I can give them. That's her reply to you, Alan. Fast food funeral. That's the intelligence that you're dealing with.
Right. We want you to come up here and give your opinion. Come up here and give it.
Exactly.
So, whoops, hang on. Until I'm banned, if you don't like it, oh well. Well, that's happened now.
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean, that's the thing. Now you can't just say I banned you because I invited you to come on. So, but that's how that works. That's how it works.
Yep.
Oh,
that's
I mean,
what
I've dealt with this for a long time. I have no.
This live was so unbelievably boring. Boring as batshit, in the words of Priscilla. That I just had to liven it up a little bit because it's hysterical to me that my Dixie Wrecked made such a big stink about this and acted like this was going to be some huge moment. It's unbelievable. They are boring, stupid, completely. Just none of them have any pizzazz. Honey Mason was like, "Oh, actually, I have to work. Bye." Like, she was like, "This is a fucking." Maybe Alan paid Lydia or something, because I can't imagine. She didn't even know where she was for half of this. She had no idea. She was staring off into the sunset. So anyway, I'm going to go. It's been fun. I'm sure we'll talk again. Yeah, I thought something big, crazy. I'm actually shocked that literally nothing happened. I was like, it was all built up by my Dixie Wrecked, and she like made it sound like something huge was going to happen. And now I have to go to Reddit and read what she said. But this day, I felt like I had a lot. I was like, oh, I need to watch Alan's live because something's going to happen. Nothing happened besides whatever the hell this is. I don't know if something else is going to happen. Alan like took his two hands and like presented her. Everybody else was like, my favorite was when Lydia came on screen and her eyes got like huge. Like she was like, where am I? What am I doing? Why am I here? Did I get in the wrong live? I don't know where I am. Jane, I said it. Like Jane, I mean, at least she's a real person. She isn't hideous. But, you know, them shoulders. It looks like she has shoulder pads on. Priscilla and her big hands are saying goodbye. Or hello. Tara's got the wind blowing in the wind. I mean, blowing through her hair for some reason. Or it's a fan. Yeah, Jane, like, even the kitchen is in the background. She does have some big old paws. I know. Jane was the only thing about this live that made it worth watching. The reveal of Jane, Mrs. Doubtfire's twin. Tara, she looks so good. No, she turned to the side and the tooth was gone. She's hiding it. She's hiding it. She always wears this Pray For Me shirt when she goes on live. Anyway, I'm sure I said something that will now get misconstrued in Nella's comment section or whatever. I said she had a 5 o'clock shadow. Oh, right here. Came in right before Ellen's live. Yeah, but Jane looks better than everybody else in this group besides Lydia. So Jane got a win. Her W is right there. All right. Well, it's been fun. We'll talk again soon. Oh, I wish Goob would have came. Fucking Sid. She would have gotten along with Alan because her husband's just like that. Anyway, bye, guys. It's been so much fun.